previously on Follow the Leader.
Yeah, you start to say that you like the thing for Mage Hand, the thing for Telekinetic Projectile. You are boosting Ist's absolute chaos. Ist and Mindy, both of you make perception checks for me.
Perception ain't great. I rolled really good.
Yeah.
You did. So both of you see, as you are throwing all this shit around, a dagger flicks up into the air from all the levitation. You see it briefly, this long, thin-bladed dagger with gleaming blue runes on it. And then it's caught out of the air by a pair of disembodied blue silk gloves. One of it grabs the handle, and the other one gives you an okay sign, and then they zoom away.
Okay.
And you have succeeded at distracting the Night Hag Ashlyn. She realizes, it seems like she is kind of not all there, because this doesn't seem to be fully her. It's maybe a fragment of her, or an avatar. She seems to finally notice the pile of treasure. She shrieks in delight and rushes to it and begins to claw at it. She rakes through it with her claws, scattering coins and shredding pages. It's here! It's here! I can taste it come to me, my dearest nightmares! But then, where is it? Where is it? I must have it! What have you done with it? And with a final shriek, she curls in on herself, melting into the floor and melding with the ooze of her cauldron. She and the cauldron melt into the floor, bubbling and hissing. The sound of hissing turn to the chittering of dozens of rats as they begin to pour out of the hole left by Ashlyn.
God, way to be dramatic about it. Jeez.
She's mad.
Are they friends, lady?
I will tell you, my friend, they don't look it.
We now return to your game, already in progress.
It's a really big token for a pile of rats.
Ooh, that's a lot of... That's a swarm, baby.
That's not even the other one.
Are these large rats, or are these normal rats?
So there's 2 giant rats and 2 full swarms of normal rats. If you like, we can roll initiative again, or we can use this initiative and I can just roll it for the rats.
Yeah, let's do that.
I don't mind re-rolling if people want to roll. I know
I could re-roll.
August was disappointed with...
I did roll bad last time.
I'm happy to re-roll initiative and forego what is possibly a good position in this.
All right. Well, in that case, my friends, re-roll initiative.
21.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's all. Those are all better.
I didn't think I could get better than a 19.
Ist is a little bit worse, but not too much. Calamus.
Hi.
Calamus, it is you. First, as these rats pour from this portal left by the Nightmare Lady.
Fuck. Give me a second. I need to check an anathema.
Oh, yeah.
I will say, these are like nightmare rats. They don't seem like they are normal rats.
Okay, so committing wanton cruelty to animals or killing animals unnecessarily will not count?
Well, it's not wanton cruelty or unnecessary if it's in self-defense and they're trying to kill your friends.
What about wanton, like the food?
Well,
that's what I thought that word was.
Nope.
That's what I thought it was.
You thought that you're not allowed to commit
Delicious
crispy
stuff.
Chinese crackers to rats.
Didn't literally, but that's how I read it.
You are not allowed to feed Chinese food to animals.
Okay, so good. If me obliterating these things doesn't matter, you know what? I want to spend one action moving up to this little buddy here. And then I would also like to command Digsby to move, which is
Cool.
2 actions. And do I get a third? Is that how this works? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want Digsby to also move up, and then I want to use my Thunder Mace.
Cool. You crush this rat and kill it and explode it into shadowy goop.
Deep down, I feel bad.
It goes. Actually, a funny thing about these rats, these rats are, I'm using normal rat stat blocks, but these rats could have been either unusually long, or wearing ancient armor, or partially golemized.
Unusually long rat.
Good.
Love it. What, like ferrets?
I'm gonna say, yeah, these are rats from another world. They have unusually long legs.
I don't
and
like
necks. So they're like the greyhounds of rats.
I don't like that at all. Thanks.
Just kidding,
That
it
sucks.
sucks.
Yeah, they got weird little stilt legs.
Great.
All right, so that's Calamus Palm. Next is Melinda.
Awesome.
Milrose.
Thanks for that image. I usually like rats, but this is not it. And I'm gonna use my this.
Okay. You pull the wand of manifold missiles from your belt, and would you like to use a full 3 actions?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
Cool. That's 3 darts, each one being a d4 plus 1. Who would you like to hit them with? You could either hit them all on one rat, likely destroying it, or you could do you could spread it out.
Are these the giant rats or are these the swarms?
Those are the swarms, because you can see the picture that I used for them has many rats in it.
True. I can see this. I'm gonna magic missile this swarm.
Okay.
So that's 3d4.
Fantastic. 3d4 plus 4. That's 14 damage, which is the amount that you need. No, sorry, it was 3d4 plus 3, not 4d4 plus 4. Or anyway. 3d4 plus 3 is still, that was still enough. Exactly enough, actually, because the last one you rolled was a 3, which is the plus 3. Doesn't matter. You blast a gout of and just fully annihilate this swarm of rats. And you, in 2 turns, you have obliterated half of the enemies.
Yay.
Good job. Yay. H2, that's you.
Let's see. Can I get to here? Is that going to be 1 action or 2 actions?
That would be 2 actions.
Okay. I'm gonna come up here, and I'm going to try to cleave a bunch of the rats in the swarm with my greatsword.
Hell yeah.
Boop.
Woo!
That's actually 17 damage because I'm raging.
Oh, you're raging?
Yeah, I told you I popped rage at...
Oh, you were raging when she was...
Yeah, you already
okay,
popped
cool,
it.
cool.
Yeah.
Fucking sweet. So, that is 17 damage. These rats, unfortunately, because it's a swarm, swarms tend to have resistance to physical damage. They reduce that by 6. They only take 11 damage. But you hit them really hard. And you like slice up a bunch of rats. But they're still coming. And so, they come at you. They swarm! I'm going to need you to make 2 reflex saves. As they use they 1 action to engulf you in the swarm, and 2 actions to do 2 swarming bites.
Okie dokie. So, reflex. So, they probably engulf me.
They do engulf you.
Oh my god.
Well, those are both just failures and not critical failures. So you're going to take 6 piercing damage as your body is like chewed on by rats. And they're like, and they're like getting into your circuitry and your wires and
Rats
stuff.
do love wires.
But I am going to need you to roll 2 fort saves against disease.
Okie dokie.
Because as rats, they're gross.
I have a question.
Oh, actually, no. the unusually long rats do not have filth fever. So for
Okay. Okay. All right. So I had 6 temporary hit points, so I just removed those 6 temporary hit points, so I'm still at 25. It wasn't updating on my token though, but
Yeah, no worries.
so huzzah! I am engulfed. I love this for me.
You have a +4 con?
Oh no, a +2. So you're right.
So you had 4
so-
temp hit points.
Yeah, 4 temp hit points, so I'm at 23.
Cool. Solid. All right, the rats are swarming H2, but H2 is standing mostly strong. Ist, that's you.
I'm gonna step, so I'm like perched on the little balustrade of where I am, so I can get a clear line of sight. And I sort of pull both my hands up in front of me and do a couple of quick gestures with my hands. I don't think anybody here speaks Goblin Sign Language, but if they did, they would recognize it as very sort of basic commands or basic phrases. And I'm going to spend a focus point to amp Telekinetic Rend, which causes 2 5-foot non-overlapping bursts. I want to hit 1 on the swarm and 1 on the remaining giant rat. They have to make fortitude saves. As H2 would probably see this very clearly, as would Melinda, but the air kind of twists and almost looks like a distortion in the air, or if we would watch a glitch in the Matrix, and just like reality kind of like splits and twists. Oh, they both fail. So yeah, that's 5 bludgeoning and 5 slashing. Because it's not either or when it's amped, it's both.
And that's the both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. I do want to say Zikriz says, "Hey, that's Goblin Sign Language!"
Then she would know that I think the spell, because for Ist, it's like channeling her own psychic powers. And I think for Rend, it's literally something along the lines of like, it slices, it dices, and it's just very like rip and tear, and it's just like that very sort of rudimentary stuff.
Yeah, Zikriz says, "I don't know how I know that!" And then the rats are gone. Because 10 was enough to kill both of them. It wouldn't have killed the swarm, but H2 fully, like, really softened it up.
Hell yeah!
And then they both rolled failures, and so they just telekinetic energy just tears through
Rips
both of them and just
apart.
fully turns them into goo.
Yeah, it's gross. To be fair, I think Ist is now just staring at me like, how the fuck do you know Goblin Sign Language?
I don't know!
You are by far the coolest thing here!
The vault falls silent. Aston's double inner cauldron have vanished for now. And then you hear that same voice says, "Ho! That was close. Could you help me out over here? I'd like to say hello, maybe explain a few things, but these boxes are pretty heavy." And you hear that voice is coming from the southwest corner of the vault.
The pile of empty chests?
Yeah, it's like, Brandon Glenn is like, that ain't supposed to be nothing over there. It's just like a table with a bunch of stuff on it.
If there's a bunch of stuff on it, how is there nothing over there?
They're all empty chests. And you see a disembodied pair of elegant blue gloves busily clearing chests off of a table. As you approach, the gloves make a "stop right there" gesture before signaling towards the table. They gently pat its surface, then indicate the boxes on top of it. The voice from earlier says, "I see you've met Mr. Glovely. He wants you to help me clear those boxes. I'm underneath them. It's a bit embarrassing. Help a poor guy out. Many hands are better than 2. No offense, Glovely." The gloves wave dismissively, as if to say, "None taken." I actually have art of these gloves.
Oh, yes.
Fucking incredible. Yes.
I love
They're
that.
classy blue gloves.
This is. I was about to reference an old TV show here in the UK called Zap, and one of the bits in it is handy hands, and it's literally just a pair of silk gloves in front of a black curtain doing like arts and crafts and stuff. It's very
I
cool.
love that.
But yes, moving chests.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So yeah, with the lot of you working together, it's easy enough. The table, and you like look. He's like, you're under the. You look under the table. Nothing under the table, and then the table quivers, and it kind of melts into itself, and like kind of amorphously shifts and twirls until a big old chest is sitting before you with a big old grin.
It's a mimic.
I will share the art of this guy as well.
A friend.
This guy's got almost as many teeth as I do.
Thanks. I turned into a table to hide in here, and well, the little guy just started putting stuff on me. Thanks for the help. Name's Big Lock. Kind of waddles over into like the area.
Is this so fucking happy right now? I think there's also I said it and I realized I was muted, but for you guys, I think it's like, wow, you have more teeth than I do. It's impressive. Grill.
Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. And I actually have a list of questions for him as well, if you would like to know them.
I want to know so much
Yeah.
from this guy. This is my new best friend.
I'm sorry, come to the fucking Grand Vaults. We got a fucking wizard skull, and now the best mimic I have ever seen.
What a good
great
day.
day. Hey, are y'all enjoying your first day in the archives? You thought this was gonna be a boring day. It's always fun.
I've got to say for our listeners, this mimic art, yes, has teeth, standard for a mimic. Some of them are capped in gold and also has effectively lip piercings, 2 on the bottom lip, 1 on the top lip. This art
It's
is
really
incredible.
good.
He is solid. These mostly work, I think, in order up to. Wow, this guy's got a lot of dialogue. I guess it makes sense.
So I think carrying on from Ist being like clearly kind of delighted, because this is fucking weird, and Ist's an occultist. Like weird is like their bag, and it's just like, so I got to ask, like Big Lock, you said,
Yes.
have you always been a mimic, or is this like? And I lift up Z and just like, is this sort of like a situation like Z's got with not knowing how she came to be a skull?
Oh, no. I'm Big Lock, one of the best mimics around. That means I can turn into all kinds of things. Tables, chairs, you name it. And this is Mr. Glovely. He, I'm not sure. He just showed up one day and lent me a hand or two. We have what you might call the mutually beneficial arrangement. I do the talking, Glovely does everything else.
Well, it's
Copacetic.
lovely to meet you. And I hold a hand out to shake Glovely's hand.
Glovely shakes her hand, says, now, as far as how we got here, it's a bit of a long story. To be honest, I've been in and out of quite a few of the Society's vaults over the years. I'm good at going unnoticed. But the last time I was noticed was by that night hag, Ashlyn. She saw my potential and, well, she now owns a significant share of my soul. I can barely even remember how I lost it. I think a bad bet, a worse debt. Can't rightly say, as I don't rightly know. But for years now, I've had to do what she says, mostly spying, a bit of stealing. But when I wised up to some of her plans, I made a break for it. She's been looking for me ever since. I think she fed information to those Onyx Alliance rascals. They captured me, so when the Society got hold of their treasures, I came with.
So are you part of that weird poem she was talking about as well? Or that thing that wasn't quite her?
No, That, I don't think I was in that so much, though. Remember, she said something about a dagger, right?
Yeah.
I don't know all the details, but I know she's trying to brew some powerful magic with that weird cauldron. She needs a couple specific items. One of those was that dagger. Glovely, you want to show that? And Glovely pulls out that long dagger. This dagger here must be one of them. It looks like it's from the Jistkin Imperium. Might be a powerful magic weapon, but I'm not sure how to unlock its potential. And then Glovely also produces a key made of crystal. I will share that item with you as well. This, I think Ashlyn is looking for this too. I don't recognize the crystal it's made of. I honestly don't think it's even from this world. But you should hold on to these so that she can't get them. Maybe the society will have some ideas about where to investigate them further. We grabbed them while you were distracting her.
I will take I'll take the key if one of you guys want to grab the dagger. So both aren't being held by the same person.
Mm-hmm.
I think H2 is going to speak up, and I'm gonna combine two of the questions because they, in her mind, naturally flow together. So, what do you get out of this, and what can you offer to ensure that we can trust you?
Well, I'm doing whatever I can to stay out of Ashlyn's reach and eventually find a way to get out of her debt. The way I see it, the best way out is helping you folks. And that's exactly why you can trust me. Either we trust each other, or we wait for the real Ashlyn to come knocking. She'll figure out we are here eventually and find her way in. We've got plenty of reasons to why to stay away from her. And after today, I'm sure you don't exactly want to be her new best friends.
Jade, was yours? What's the plan, or is that something I can ask?
No, go for it. I feel like we sort of talked a little bit, but yeah, no, we've not really found out what the plans are, either hers or his that he's proposing. So yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so Calmus will ask, well, do you have a plan for all this?
Yes, while Glovely and I can't directly take hostile actions against Ashlyn, we can help you. Glovely, show him that thing you found. And Mr. Glovely just holds up a spoon. He says, no, the other thing. Mr. Glovely throws the spoon over a non-existent shoulder and produces a jagged shard of purple glass with constellations like those visible in the ooze of Ashlyn's cauldron. Ooh. That's the one. I think it's a shard of Ashlyn's mind. It's probably projecting all those creatures into this place. She's probably looking for it. I think you should destroy it. But first, you'll want to prepare for a fight. A piece of a night hag's mind isn't bound to go out without a struggle. But to help you with that, we've got some good stuff. Mr. Glovely rummages around in the discarded chests, comes back with a Wayfinder, which is the badge of office for a Pathfinder agent, which is, well, that's good, but I mean the really good stuff. And you see Mr. Glovely go, smack himself in the forehead, even though he doesn't have a head or a face or anything, and then produces a tiny key from the air and unlocks some sort of invisible container. And from it, he pulls out a suit of very fancy breastplate armor. So that there is resilient armor. It'll increase your AC and your saving throws.
Oh, H2, you've got to take that. That look fucking sweet on you. Also, I don't think any of the rest of us can use it, but that doesn't make it any less fitting.
I just find the idea of a creature being like, oh yes, this will increase your AC and saving throws. Like, what? What'd you just say?
Always funny. I love it.
Well, they don't tell you about mimics is they have the ability to see the fourth wall.
That's how they do their mimicking.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do our mimicking.
I'll take the Wayfinder.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the breastplate.
Yeah, it's a +1 resilient breastplate, so it gives you a +1 item bonus to AC on top of the normal breastplate item bonus to AC, and a +1 item bonus to all of your saving throws. You also have the Calamitous Dagger and the Crystal Key. The dagger is a +1 striking dagger, and the key gives whoever is holding it a +2 item bonus to will saves due to strange alien voice drowning out other mind intrusions.
Cool. Enjoy.
Sounds like you would like that.
Who has the lowest will save?
I've got 8.
I've got 8.
You're all pretty tough.
10.
Mine's 6. Can I hold on to it?
Yeah, go for it. Enjoy the whispers.
In my defense, goblins are not known for their wisdom. I
So
started
true.
off with a -2.
Oh, buddy.
Big Lock looks over at all of you and says, all right, you should maybe search around one more time, see if there's anything else you might be able to grab, and then it's showtime. And Big Lock and Mr. Glovey will help you search. Everyone gets a +2 circumstance bonus to this final check.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Woo!
So are we just doing one more, look around the vault?
Yeah, one more explore the vault.
Awesome. Okay. Can you tell me which one hasn't had, a major discovery in it yet?
3A,
3B.
because I failed both
The
mine.
threes, yeah, A3, I don't think, because you can find the same stuff from all of A3.
Mhm.
You have no one's looked at the weapon shelves. If you wanted to have a little bit of an extra oomph to your attacks, you might be able to find a good weapon in there. That's I think.
Has anyone done the sorting table yet? A1?
Yes, that's Zikariz.
Okay.
Is Zikariz still on your head?
At this point, I'm carrying her around on my hip.
Cool. Like Mimir, God of War Ragnarok.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds pretty sweet. As I walk up.
Do I?
Seriously, you are so interesting.
I saw it from the portal once, I think. Maybe it was a television.
What is a television? I say as I start looking through.
Fascinating.
All right,
Anyway.
I'll
actually
do
have
a. Go on, please. Sam.
I was gonna ask, if somebody had searched back here earlier, would we have found our friend earlier?
No, he was transformed into the table. Botchmania fans, I am the table. That's a wrestling joke. I am the table.
Awesome.
No, yeah, he was hidden. He was fully hidden.
He is the one who locks.
Incredible.
I gotta do a crafting check over at A3 and hope it goes better than my last Lucky Lou.
I'm gonna
Okey-dokes.
join you in A3 and also do a search. I'm intentionally I'm gonna go with you this time. Let's look together.
Mm-hmm.
Friend.
Are you thinking I can't find anything without help?
No, that wasn't.
I'm fucking with you, Mindy. It's fine. Don't shit yourself.
Don't do that to me. I'm sensitive.
Oh, everyone take a hero point.
Hell yeah.
Really?
Unfortunately, that is a 13-ish, which is not a success.
That's fine.
I have 2 hero
Nope.
points now.
I accidentally typed 23 hero points.
Damn, that's a lot of hero points.
I would like to succeed, please.
It's too many hero points.
You cap out at 3 hero points, by the way, guys.
Can I use Arcana to look around here?
Yeah. All right, with Mr. Glovely's bonus, you roll a d4. Roll a d3.
I have a D4. Got a 2.
Okay. You find a crystal, a little fluorite crystal glowing with strange phosphorescence, which you know to be a potency crystal, which you can affix to a weapon, And when someone's about to attack with it, they can crush the crystal, transforming their weapon from a normal weapon to a +1 striking weapon for the rest of a turn.
Ooh. That's very fancy.
It's pretty cool.
I don't have a melee weapon, so...
I mean, you could put it on. You could put it on a ranged weapon as well.
Fair.
All right. So you have a potency crystal. Palm and Digsby, Palm and H2. What are you doing?
There's literally only one place that I have the skills to search, which is the assorted objects.
Do you not have crafting or arcana?
No, I have neither of those. I have religion.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm gonna
You
go
also
to
use perception for some of them.
yeah. A3A is where I'm going, and I'm gonna use perception to kind of survey the area, see if anything sticks out to me.
Sounds good.
Oh.
Boom.
Fuck yeah.
You find, my friend, roll a d4.
Damn. Sorry, I just noticed you got a nat 20. Good for you.
3. Fantastic. You find a obsidian gem with a dark smoke writhing within. You can affix it to your sword, and when you activate it with 2 actions, you can do the intimidating strike fighter attack, which is when you hit someone and deal damage, they become frightened 1.
Nice.
Ooh.
So you could affix that to your sword if you wanted.
Yes, I would love to affix this to my sword.
That and the potency crystal are what's called talismans, which are magic items that can be affixed to armor or weapons and are single-use like effects that you can activate if you meet the prerequisites.
Neat.
And I still have the dagger, but I'm not going to use the dagger, so I'm going to offer it up to whosoever believes they might get some benefit from the poison dagger.
Is a dagger a wizard weapon?
It is.
Oh. Okay, I expected the answer to that to be no. I'll take it.
I think dagger, staff, sling, and a couple other ones are the wizard weapons.
Well, then yes, I will take the dagger.
Cool. You now have a dagger of venom. So yeah, a wizard is trained in the club, crossbow, dagger, heavy crossbow, and staff.
Got it.
Those are the 5 weapons that a wizard is allowed to use in this game, which is a little silly.
I have a staff so far, and now I have a dagger. I don't get to keep this after this adventure, do I?
We'll see.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna bother putting it in my character sheet if I don't. Like I'm not gonna bother putting it into my melee weapons. I will simply roll for it.
All right. Cool. Palm, where are you looking?
Treasure. I'm gonna use my perception.
Ouchie.
Ouch.
You can use one of your hero
Absolutely
points.
Fucking whiffed. That's true.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use it, because even with the +2, that's not anything,
That's
is
not
it?
nothing.
No. Okay.
Where are you searching?
The treasure.
Oh, the treasure pile. The treasure pile has already been fully searched.
Oh, okay. Well then let's scrolls and such fully done.
No, there's still plenty of scrolls and such.
Okay, I'll go back to the scrolls and let's try it with my nature then. Let me put my hero point back. Okay.
Hell yeah.
You find a scroll of glitter dust and a wand of comprehend language.
Okay. What is glitter dust?
I don't know. What is glitter dust? Glitter dust, it breaks invisibility.
Oh.
Well, that makes sense. Glitter gets everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like a fairy fire, but a little bit more powerful.
And you said, what else?
And a wand of comprehend language.
Gotcha.
Cool. And so, as you are all like looking, you're finishing up. If you want to affix something real quick, you can to a weapon, but a dark wind blows through the vault, and Big Lock shouts, "Oh fuck! It's too late. She's here. This is bad."
Oh, okay. Oh, that was All right.
As
Well, what do we do?
the shard, hovering near the amassed treasures, twists and warps, taking on the familiar form of Ashlyn, the night hag, and her cauldron. Your plan to kill me, so brave, so bold, and yet it matters not. Behold! She plunges an oozing claw into the pile and brandishes a jeweled chalice. Boundless wonder called to me, and I respond with nightmares 3. 3 children of my last 13 shall join me in an endless dream. A realm where you shall vex me not, a realm where you shall be forgot. Destroy me here, but at what cost? You fight in vain, for all is lost. Cackling with glee, Ashlyn watches as the chalice brims with swirling metal liquid. She inhales deeply, then empties the chalice into her cauldron. A fuming creature boils forth, and Ashlyn commands, "Kill the Pathfinders! And should they survive, let this be the first of their boundless nightmares." Let's roll initiative.
Hey, that one didn't rhyme.
No, she only rhymes some of the time.
I used the wrong voice for it too. I was like hard into the daydream voice.
What does she use for initiative?
She is using. Let me check. Let me see if she's got an intimidation score. Maybe she'll roll intimidation. No, she's rolling with perception, unfortunately.
Okay.
Initiative 22. Not bad.
Pretty good.
It didn't add to the tracker.
Oh no, yeah, okay, I'll get you.
Thank you.
12. All right. Has everyone rolled? Yes. Everyone. So H2 actually rolls the same as Ashlyn, but Ashlyn, being the enemy, goes first. She is going to spend her first turn as you're all over the place. She goes, "Ha ha!" and whips up her hand, and 3 evil, dark purple stars fly from her hand and flash towards Mindy, Ist, and H2. H2 and Ist both take 1d4 plus 1 damage, and Mindy takes none, as your brooch of shielding protects you.
Hell yeah. Does it shatter or is it just like...
No, you can hold that. It can hit 3. It can take 30 missiles.
Ah, damn. Cool.
Damn.
So H2, you take 5. Ist, you take 3. That is her turn. She spends all 3 actions firing magic missiles. She's also got these weird little skunk monsters with her. H2.
Let's see. Okay, so I want to activate that obsidian gem.
Okay, well that you can do that. It takes 2 actions to do,
and then that leaves me 1 action where I can move.
Well, technically, when you activate it, it's as part of hitting someone.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a stored thing.
No, you have to do it when you hit someone with a 2-action intimidating strike.
Okay. In that case, I want to close on this guy.
Cool. One of the evil skunks, the fetid familiar.
Yeah, because they can't be good. So,
basically, it's going to take you 2 actions to get up to it.
Okay. In which case, gonna get here.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to swing on it.
Well, I will say everyone else looks at H2. H2's taking a beating, is not fully healed from any of it. Is looking a little sparky.
Yeah, I'm not doing so great, but this is what I do, so...
You fucking just annihilate this thing. No! My plan! That was a critical hit. You did 12 damage. It has 7 hit points. You destroyed it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. That's you, Calamitous Palm. Not Calamitous Palm. Calamus Palm. There's a Calamitous dagger and a Calamus Palm.
It's good.
Too many fucking words.
I love words.
See here.
Palm, it's you.
Okay, first one I'm going to move here. And then we look at, because we didn't end up using that healing wand earlier.
That's true.
So
you could just throw down a 2-action heal on H2, heal H2 1d8 plus 8.
yeah, how close do I need to be?
You're within range. You need to be 30 feet away, within 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to accomplish. Okay, so
Calamus
Yeah.
runs up into the treasure pile. I think we haven't been doing as much exposition as we should, because this is, it's visual for us, but it's not going to be for the listener.
yeah, so I want to run over to the treasure pile where H2 is at and try to heal some of their health, because it's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Cool. So, just 2 actions. It's a d8 plus 8.
Wow.
Cool.
Ooh, that's nice.
H2, you feel your like circuitry knitting back together. The plating of your body like refusing as you are brought nearly back up to full.
Nice.
That is Palm. Next is Ist.
All right, I hop up onto the table. I'm going to use movement, so I'm stood on this, getting that little bit closer. This being, I think it's a table. It could be a low bookcase. Either way, I scramble up onto it, run along to its end, and looking out over at the hag, or the fragment of the hag, perched on top of the gold pile. And I just start chewing around, just like, your poetry is fucking bollocks. I grew up in the theatre, so I know good words when I hear them. And what even are you wearing right now? As I cast biting words.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
The shit-talking spell. You entine
Fantastic.
magic with your voice, causing your taunts and jibes to physically harm your enemies.
Oh.
And this is a spell that I can keep
Oh.
using for the next couple of rounds.
Each round. Hell yeah. Sweet.
And I
21
think-
will hit her.
Sweet. Only one. Boo hiss. How is that only one?
Only-
If
yeah,
it's
you do-
2d6. Is that not set up
Well,
right?
then it couldn't be. It's only got 1d6 on it right now.
I'll change that and just roll another d6.
Yeah, just roll another d6.
Snake eyes. But yeah, I think the air sort of ripples, and it's got that sort of high schoolyard taunting, Statler and Waldorf heckling kind of a vibe.
Hell yeah. Yeah, she goes like, "Grr, how dare you! I'm just a shard of the great Aslan, and I'm still greater than you!" But
Are you, though?
It got to her, and and you get to keep doing it once per turn. Hell yeah. Mindy.
All right. So I've already used my magic missile wand. Can I use it again today?
You can, but that you can overcharge a wand when you can cast it a second time per day in a day. You cast it and then you roll a d20. If you roll an 11 or higher, the wand is broken. If you roll a 10 or below, a 9 or below, the wand is destroyed and can never be fixed.
Will it break immediately, or will it continue to cast magic missile?
It'll do the spell first, and then it will break.
Okay, because it also is supposed to give me magic missile at the beginning of my turn for the rest of this combat.
I would think that would not happen.
Okay, so I'm not going to bother using it then, because that's really what I wanted from it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes you gotta save the big guns for the big boss.
I just realized something I should have done during that last 10-minute time span.
Was it spell substitution?
Yeah, it was. Fuck.
Well, it is what it is.
You live and you learn. All right, I am going to
You do.
cast Infectious Enthusiasm.
Fuck yeah. What does that do?
With enchanted gusto, I encourage myself to get things done and share my motivation with my allies. I gain +1 status bonus to my choice of attack rolls, will saves, or charisma-based skill checks. I'm going to go for attack rolls. During the spell's duration, an ally who observed me casting this spell and was within 30 feet, which I'm guessing is going to be Ist, can take a single action. Wait, huh? Oh,
This
Yeah,
is.
take single action with the concentrate trait to gain the same bonus until the start of the next turn.
But I went before you in the turn order, so if somebody else is within 30 feet of you, it might be better to give it to them. Because it's just until the start of the next turn, and because you picked the bonus to go to your attack rolls, you might want to pick somebody that's going to attack.
yes, I should. Who's still left?
Calamus is.
Yeah. Oh, you're 35 feet. Yep, I guess it's going to Calamus.
They're all going to go before you go. I think it's the end of your next turn, not it's the beginning of its next turn, because that would mean that no one could use it.
Well, if somebody's
Yes.
after you in the turn order, I suppose
you
it'd be
mean the
useful
round.
for like will saves. And if they have like reactions and stuff like that, they could use it.
I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That's Mindy. Next
You've
is the
got
fetid
two other
familiar.
actions.
Oh, I've got
Mindy,
two other
if you
actions
don't
still.
wanna-
Yeah, I was like, so yes, I
Fair enough.
get +1 to attacks, and so does Calamus. And boy, that's the only real.
Unless you want to go up there with your dagger.
I don't really. So you remember, I only have
You
22 hit
could-
points, so
You could cast. Do you have the shield cantrip prepared today?
I do have the shield cantrip prepared today.
You could do
I
that.
shall do that. I shall shield.
Cool.
You
And
could
then if you
move.
want, you could like move up.
Yeah, I'll move. I'll go here so I can get a better spell casting angle.
Fantastic. This little thing's going to come going at Calamus.
Calamus, you now have +1 to your attacks temporarily
Yay. Thanks.
It's 19 to hit.
from my infectious enthusiasm.
God. Great. Nope, yep, that hits. Wait, I have my shield. What does that mean? Because it's exactly 19.
If you had spent an action to raise your shield, it would have increased your AC by 2.
Oh, okay, but I didn't, so it's 17. Cool.
So it's 17. Yes. So it bites you for 7 piercing, and then bites you again, and hits you again for 6 piercing.
Chunks of
This thing
cactus
is
meat.
gnawing at your friend. Round 2 begins. Shard of Ashland goes, I'll get you, my pretty. And your little friend, too. She's going to stab you with her claws, H2.
All right. Oof.
That's a critical hit, isn't it?
I have 20 AC, so
And that is 10 higher
okay.
at a 30. So that is a critical hit.
30's a really high
Pathfinder,
number.
baby.
She rolled a 19.
Ouch.
H2, you take 20 slashing damage,
Glad I healed you.
and
Yikes.
you healed you, yeah. And I need you to make a fortitude save as your worst nightmares bubble up into your mind.
Okay.
All right, you managed to hold it back. She goes and rears back for a second strike.
Oh, I'm going down. I'm yelling timber.
Miss.
Oh,
I'm yelling
jeez.
timber. 11 minus 4
She could miss.
7.
You'd better move.
Okay, yeah.
That is her turn. She's right on you, H2.
Okay. I'm gonna regret this, but this lady's pissing me off. So I'm going to spend an action to rage, which will give me 4 temporary
4 temp
HP.
It will reduce your AC by 1.
Yeah. So temporarily reduce my AC. Oh, not by 10, by 1. And I am going to swing on her twice with my greatsword.
You could do that intimidating strike now if you wanted to.
Oh, I could, yes, because I've got 2 actions left. So yes, I think I will.
If you hit her, she'll become frightened 1, which means that everyone else will get an effective +1 to hit her until her at the end of her next turn.
All right, let's do this.
Hell yeah. 22 will hit, dealing 12 damage. She goes, no! No! The fear's from me! The fear's from me! As fear takes root in her eyes and the obsidian fear gem crumbles to dust on your sword. She is now frightened 1, which gives her a -1 to AC and to every check she makes. That is her. That is you, rather. Calamus, that's you.
Thinking I'm gonna be healing again. Let's see.
You've also got that little fuck by your legs. Don't forget.
Yeah. So let's see. 1 to 3 actions. I think 1 is touch, 2 is 30 feet. Okay, so that's what I need to know. And you should be within 30 feet of me. So I'm gonna do it at a 2 action level to heal H2. And it's 1d8. If you're healing a living creature, increase the hit.
It's 1d8 plus 8.
Okay. So it's just 1d8, it looks like. Oh no.
That's fine. That's still 2
No, it's
more than I have.
1d8 plus 8. Oh, so that's 10.
So it's 10.
Oh.
The spell does
Wait,
1d8 regardless, but when you do the 2 action heal, it increases whatever you roll by 8.
Oh, yep, I see that now. And the extra healing for the 2 action. Hey, so that's actually 10.
Yay!
And then...
Alright.
Yeah, I want the little fuck by my feet to move, because he's not by my feet. So
Oh, you want to call Digsby?
Yeah, I want to call Digsby, I guess up to the square in front of me is as far as he can go.
Well, there's a monster in front of you.
Oh, he's so tiny though.
That's the little fuck that Jade was talking about. It's like a demonic skunk that's trying to kill you.
Oh, okay, put Digsby back. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Digsby.
No, but Digsby can be up here and attack in with 1 action.
Really?
You command him, he'll run up and attack it.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize he could do that in all 1 action.
Yeah, because you spend an action to command him, and he gets 2 actions.
Oh. Well, shit. Yeah, let's attack with Digsby. Digsby is gonna come try to claw actually bite the shit out of this thing.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Close, but unfortunately, no cigar. Digsby does not strike with a 13.
Oh. And that's it for Digsby?
That is it for Digsby.
All right.
That's it for you.
That's it for me.
Ist.
Still shit talking. So I'm going to do that first and roll for the biting words again.
Priorities.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Fucking hell yeah, dude.
Dude! Fuck yeah, let's go!
That's a crit. I think
That's 18 damage.
Uh-huh. I think what this is just like, you are the worst fucking excuse for a nightmare I have seen in my life. Do you know what I've seen and where I've been? You are nothing. You are worse than nothing. You are something people try to tell each other to scare each other on a dark night, and everybody just laughs, because that's what you are, a joke. And to cap it off, I slap my hands together and twist my hands into it's a goblin sign that's actually quite common. It's spread out amongst the Pathfinders of Absalom. The universal sign for get fucked, which is effectively middle fingers up on both hands as I cast Kinetic Ram with 2 actions on the hag.
You know, the secret goblin sign of 2 middle fingers.
Everybody knows it. No, the goblins had it first.
Okay, I see.
And everyone has learned it. Yeah, I'm doing the 2 action version, targeting just her. She has to do a fortitude save.
Yep, she gets a +1 save to all saves against magic, but a -1 because she's frightened. This is a +9. It's going to deal 4 bludgeoning damage if she fails. If she fails, she dies.
Oh, sweet.
Or no, does it does it do the damage? No, it only does the damage on a critical failure.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's still going to survive no matter what. But she does get fucking thrown 30 feet. No, she gets thrown 10 feet.
the target. Yeah, the distance the target is pushed fails is doubled, so it's 20 feet because I spent 2 actions to do it.
Cool. Okay, so she just boom, and slams like into a wall over there.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Sorry, she's now further away, but I didn't want her to be able to attack H2 on the next round again.
Fair.
Yeah, fair. Minnie Melrose.
All right. Well, can I throw the knife? No, she wants it. I can't throw the knife. That's a bad idea.
Well, you have multiple knives.
I do?
Yeah, you have the Dagger of Venom, and you have the Calamitous Dagger.
Oh. I didn't realize I grabbed both of
Calamitous
those.
Dagger's the one she wants. The poison one is the one that was found.
This is the one that that H2 gave.
Ah, okay, cool. Yes. Am I just gonna, like, dagger?
No, you don't want to throw the Calamitous one. That's the one she wants.
Yeah. Sure, I guess I'll... Ooh, this is a pretty far distance to throw a dagger, actually.
Yeah, that would be you'd be at a -6 if you threw it at her.
Perhaps not then.
But you could throw it at the familiar with a -2.
What would I even use for this? Is this my dexterity modifier?
Yeah, it'd be dexterity plus proficiency.
Okay.
So dexterity plus 4.
Okay. And then you said -2?
-2, yeah, so this is dexterity plus 2.
Okay. Sure. Here's dexterity. 16. Not bad. You
Cool.
said +4, -2? +2?
So just plus 2.
Yeah.
That'll hit,
Yeah.
and it's going to deal 2d4 damage.
Okay.
6. Cool.
So I get like a leg up on the railing and I go, take that! And I throw the dagger in like the most like haphazard way possible. She's clearly not super skilled at this, but it hits.
It does hit, and it nearly kills the little skunk monster, the little demonic familiar, but it is still alive. You have 2 actions left.
Can I vault over this and go get my dagger back? Is that an action?
Sure.
That I can take? Cool. I'm gonna vault over the railing here and
2 actions. One to get down there, one to pick it back up.
perfect. I do that.
That means that thing is flanked with Digsby, right?
It does, but instead it goes.
Get an
No, it
attack
goes.
opportunity on me? Oh no, it just leaves.
No, it actually goes here, and then it's going to spray a stream of acrid musk in a 10-foot line, hitting Mindy and Calamus. I need both of you to make a fortitude save.
Awesome. I got a 15.
15 succeeds. So you're sickened 1 instead of sickened 2, and I need a 4 save from Palm.
Oh.
Nice.
You're both. You both succeed, so you both are sickened 1. That is almost a crit from Palm. Yeah, but you become sickened 1, and it goes. Round 3, as Ashlyn goes up, and she looks at H2 and she says, "Will you stay alive so long if they don't have them to heal you?" And she whirls around, and a burst of shadows appears between Mindy, Calamus, Palm, and Digsby, and I need all of them to make will saves.
Oh no.
It's a shame that Ist wasn't part of the will save, because Ist is the one that has the plus to will saves.
Oh.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a critical fail though, so it could be worse.
It could be worse. Could always.
Did you roll?
Yeah? Is it not?
Yeah, it's there.
I'm not seeing it. What did you get?
11 for Calamus, 15 for Melinda, and you need
Oh,
to roll for
there we are,
Digsby,
there we go.
Anya.
It was
sorry.
frozen for me.
Digsby.
I thought maybe you'd just
Oh.
been slightly scrolled up, because that happens to me sometimes where I don't
Yes,
see
Digsby.
What the fuck, Digsby?
Makes me
Digsby!
roll.
What
Go
the
Digsby! Our
A
savior.
22 will save from Digsby the Badger. Fuck yes.
Incredible.
Jesus
So
Christ.
Digsby stays awake, but Mindy with a 15, Calamus with an 11, both fall unconscious
Oh no.
as sleep takes hold. So, the two of you are asleep. That is her whole turn. She's no longer frightened, She is gravely wounded, and it's H2 up.
And H2, still raging, says, "You talk too much." And I'm going to run in and make 2 swings with my greatsword.
Hell yes.
Oh. I'll tell you, you don't even need to make the second one. She goes, "No! No! Fine. You've beaten this shard. But 3 of 13 will beat you hard!" And the familiar dot like goes and disappears. And the door to the vault bursts open, and Zarta Dralneen runs back in, along with society leaders Ambrose Valsin, Yando Klein, Eliza Petalengro, Fola Baroon, and Calistro Benari. Basically, the who's who of the Pathfinder Society's like upper echelon of like faction leaders and venture captains are all rushing to your rescue. But there's nothing to rescue you from, because you are the winners of the day. The priority is to check that none of you are seriously injured and remove any diseases. And as the hours go by, they get their reports from you, check in on Rain and Big Lock, and a few hours later, you are standing before the assembled leaders of the Pathfinder Society. Zarta Dralneen turns the chalice over in her hands multiple times, trying to see if she can get any of the magic liquid to appear. When everyone has finally gathered the debrief, she says, "Well, I'm not sure what this is, but all of your reports are consistent. It's obviously a central piece of Esleen's plan. In a way, it's a good thing that a shard of her mind infiltrated our vaults, as it's allowed us to understand a few things we might have otherwise missed. I wish we could have learned about this without putting your lives in danger, and for that I apologize. But I hope you're ready for more adventures. We've just scratched the surface of the vault's contents, and we need to act fast to learn more about some of these items. One thing is certain. We can't leave everything here and wait around for Esleen to strike again." The faction leaders quickly fall into heated discussion over the best approach. It's clear they don't see eye to eye, but they all agree that you'll need to work together for the sake of the society's future. While the leaders argue, Big Lock gives a smug grin and whispers, "Nice luck. Hey, Zarta's pretty great. She says Mr. Glovely and I don't have to stick around this dusty old vault. Don't worry, though. We'll be in touch. I got a few schemes in mind. When I'm done making arrangements, we'll call you." And the two of them disappear. And you are left with more questions than answers. But one thing is clear. Your year of boundless wonder has just begun.
Hi, it's August, and I just wanted to thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed us, please consider leaving a rating on your podcast platform of choice, telling your friends about us, or tweeting about us using the FTLcast hashtag. We are also part of a nonprofit podcasting guild called Standing Stones Productions. We do a variety of shows, including The Room Where It Happened and Dumb Kids Playing Hero, 2 actual play shows, and a Steven Universe discussion podcast called Gay Space Rocks. We also do live streams at twitch.tv/StandingStonesProd. You can keep up with everything that we do on Twitter at Stones_standing. Unfortunately, Standing Stones was already taken. Your support means a lot. Thanks again!